What is up, my foul carry-on? It is week 97, and the weekly bite is
Emergency on Planet Earth
by Jamiroquai, a wonderful album with such bangers as If I Like It, I Do It. It's a pretty brilliant album. Maybe tune into it every once in a while, give it a listen. So, week 97. What is week 97? Well, let's just address the elephant in the room, or should I say the giant worm in the room, the Noida Jättimato in the room. It looks really small, actually, because of the perspective right now, but you're about to be surprised, right? That thing looks like not 2 feet. This is an 8-foot tall. I can't even fit it all in frame. You seeing this? Okay. What the heck happened here? Right? This is my dear good buckaroo Issa has constructed an 8-foot plush of the enemy from Noida, the Jättimato, which is a giant worm. Pretty fucking cool, right? Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I just feel like I need to show it off because it's goddamn awesome. Like what is this, right? I don't know. It's massive. It's 8 feet. It's like heavy as hell. Dude, it's bigger than me, both in height and width. It's a rather large object. I was thinking about it, and I really can't think of many objects with these same dimensions. Like maybe like an arborist felling a tree, they'll cut it into chunks about that tall sometimes, right? Maybe they do that. It's like a big log, dude. So yeah, got this little thing. Elephant in the room. Issa actually posted it on the Noida subreddit, and he's Mr. Popular now, right? He's going viral balls to the Jackson. Throw that up there. Look at him. There he goes, right? And I think he's thinking about selling smaller ones, which is pretty cool. I mean, now that he's put in the work to make the big one, right? Why not, right? But no, it's cool. Like everything there's insane attention to detail in it. I don't even understand. All the teeth are individually stuffed. All the phalanges, they have like weight to them. It's crazy. Even these little knobs, these little eyeballs right here, they're all freaking nice and pristine. It's truly an insane. I feel like I need a better. Look at that thing, man. It's diagonal right now, but normally if it's not, it's longer than my bed. It's absolutely silly. What else? What else happened this week? Because this is like the main thing, right? This made my freaking week, man. What else made my week is I finally finished, got to a functional level of finished the claymation homepage thing for my website. It was annoying, and like the little selection bubbles aren't actually animated yet. I can throw it up so you know what I'm talking about. It's just like the static bubbles moving with the guy. It looks nice. I don't know why this shit took me so long. I'm just not great with JavaScript, and it was some weird video callback stuff, and getting the data out of After Effects, learning how to use After Effects, getting the data out of After Effects, formatting it as JSON, reading that JSON, all new to me, right? But it was fun. It was fun to get it working, and I'm super happy with it. Honestly, the thing that took the longest was just formatting it with CSS and making it look right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just like stupid. I don't know if this shit is like hard for other people, but like specifically just like getting stuff to like scale properly is really, really aggravating. But it's all there. It's all good. Made use of some actual like div wrappers instead of just like shoving the stuff directly into the page. What else? I had a really good weekend. I was out in the creek a lot, hanging with my good buddies, catching crawdads, catching little fish, catching pieces of broken plates, just freaking exploring. It was fun, right? We just got down and dirty in the creek. We went creekside. It was great. Before the weekend, I don't know. My week was like, I thought I was on the struggle bus a little bit. I was still waking up at the right time, which felt good. I was actually waking up earlier and earlier every day. I don't know what it was, but randomly, like on Tuesday, I just woke up half an hour before my alarm. And then I just kept doing that, but even earlier. And it got to the point where I was waking up like a full hour before my alarm. I just like felt awake, and I just got right out of bed. It felt great. I think it has to do with being upstairs with my windows open instead of being downstairs in the pitch black cold basement, right? Whenever I wake up and I'm like looking at the sun directly through my window, and my windows are open at night, so it's just like, time to be awake. It's like, whoa, this is like what being a human is like. I recommend that if you're in a position where you can do that and you don't live in a basement. It's real nice. So I don't know what it is. I don't have to wake up to an alarm anymore. I just kind of switched. I still have my alarm set in case, but I've consistently woken up before it, which is great. It feels really like, wow, this is like what being a person is. This is what the human experience is meant to be. But I was waking up at good times, but my days, I definitely just felt like a pretty strong lack of desire / will to do things. Everything took a lot of convincing for me to do, right? I couldn't just like, I'm going to work on that because that sounds like I should work on it. No, everything was very like, fine. So it took me a little while to get going, and I made way less progress on things than I wish I could have. Like, it took me so long to get the website stuff working. And I didn't really make hardly any progress in study.com courses. I finished one essay and half of calculus, and that's it. Which I guess, like, there's a weird effect where me saying that comparatively to how long that would take for a brick and mortar school, that's still like insane progress. So I've noticed myself falling into the line of thinking where it's like, oh, I made no progress, but like that's okay because it was still really good progress. When like I really need to stick to like, no, that is not enough. I need to not use it being efficient as an excuse to be inefficient, right? I need to keep going. So my original goal of finishing the 4 remaining classes I have in the current tier of the membership that I have by the end of the week is still up. I'm still planning on finishing the rest of calculus, the rest of English, communications class, and like intro to web development. I think intro to web development is going to take me a day, if that. It seems really obnoxiously easy. I think the final project in that class is making a single page for a website, like one. I have like 2 more essays in the English class to do, and those are not too bad. Dude, I'm such a little bitch when it comes to essays. I don't know what it is, but I have to convince myself for like days to even start. I knock it out in like an hour. They're not hard, but they're the most dreadful work, and I don't know why that is, because they're fun when you get into it. Like, even if it's a not fun topic, it's fun to voice your voice, right? Like, it's an enjoyable thing to do, to write. So I don't know why I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I don't know. I just need to fucking grow a pair and finish them. One little thing, I've been thinking about switching to Monday for these videos instead of Sunday. As you can tell, I've been consistently late for multiple weeks now. And I'm not excusing that, but I'm also wondering if that's a sign that I just need to change the day I'm doing it, because Sunday is opportune for a lot of reasons, but also inopportune in that my weekends are variable. And I mean, there was zero way for me to even. Well, that's not true. I was actually lazy. That's why I didn't this weekend. I thought I was going to be out of town, so I mentally told myself, like, oh, I can't do it. I'll be out of town. But I got back in town at like 6 p.m., so I could have. I'm only really saying maybe I should consider Mondays because I'm leaning towards the idea that maybe a good little start for my week, right? Instead of a finisher, it might be the little like roadmap, timeline. There's a level of accountability to it. I don't know. If I say like I'm gonna do something, I'm more inclined to do it if it's like out there, right? I'm thinking about Mondays. I'm still gonna go for Sunday next weekend, but we'll see. It might be Mondays from now on. This is getting a little long. Let's see what else. Okay, yes, two more things. So I mentioned earlier the worm, right? How Issa made a Reddit post, Mr. Popular. We've been talking for a long time about him having a website to put all of his art on because, well, really he needs one, right? He needs a place for all that to be. And now is a really good time with how much traffic there could potentially be. I mean, that's like, I think that post has like 8,000 views. Imagine if fucking 10% of those people clicked on the link to the website and saw all. That's 1,000. What? That's 800 people right there, right? There's potential for just some amount of eyes, and I figure we should capture that now. So he sketched up some pages that I need to put into HTML. Honestly, since he's artistic and is making like little GIFs and characters and stuff for his website, it's probably gonna look tenfold cooler than mine, and I'm really excited to see it. I think it's gonna be real cool. So we're working on that, and the last little thing is the Facebook web scraper. I talked about this a little bit last week. I think I might not have actually. I might have been like, it's a secret. Originally, I was thinking about making some sort of thing where it would like automatically process / compute / interpret the value proposition of an item in terms of flipping it, like ordering it and then flipping it, just using some API calls to ChatGPT and some like sell data from sell data from eBay and stuff. That's all still really cool, and I still want to do that at some point, but right now I realized, like, wait a minute, I'm looking for a used car, and this would really speed up the process. So I started it today. I'm hoping to just finish it in the next few days. A very bare bones model that just, like, basically looks at the new posts, and it just runs through, applies some filters. ChatGPT looks at the images in the description, and it's like, all right, this is a good one. Send it to me on Discord. Because looking for a used car is dreadful, right? Like the fucking swimming through the sea of like garbage posts. People will post it without the mileage or without like the description is like 2 sentences in Spanish and it says like very good car and it's like, well, yeah, great, very good car. And obviously you can skip past that, right? It's not the worst. What the worst is whenever there is a really good thing posted 2 hours ago and you happen to be the second guy to message the person, right? That happened. Fucking dude, I'm going after a Toyota 4Runner and it was a actual like as Nick Cage would put it, it was a unicorn, right? This thing was a magical deal, and what do you know? I was like 10 minutes too late. So I want to put together a thing that will send them to me pretty quickly from them being posted. and I have it all planned out to not be against, to technically, yeah, not even be against Facebook's terms of service, because this isn't, that's really loud. I hope that doesn't pick up too much. Because this isn't using like a headless browser or anything. This is, for all intents and purposes, just like a user clicking through Facebook tabs. I don't know. I hope it works. I'll have it up. I'll maybe show a little demo of it next time. If it works, sweet. I hope I get a car soon. I really want a 4Runner. And frankly, I'm pissed that I have been skimmed out of 2 of them now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leverage AI to get me a vehicle. Am I Megamind? Yeah. Bye.